far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare.
Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing? My name is Drifty Dread, or you could call me Tristan, and welcome back. It has been a while. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at a sold-out Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with over 18,000 WWE fans in attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, my name is Drifty Dread, but you could call me Tristan. I am your special guest commentator for tonight's show. We have a special guest on the mic, or I guess at the commentary desk with me. Jason, welcome to the show. Welcome to Universe Mode Roulette. We have a huge match in store to kick off Monday Night Raw. We have Braun Breaker versus the unpredictable Johnny Flyer to kick off things on Monday Night Raw. How are you doing, my man? And how much are you excited to be in Minnesota, to be in the Target Center?
I am great. It is great to be here. I'm definitely going to head to Target after this. And I'm really excited about this match, and I'm glad to be here in Minnesota.
Man, we got a huge matchup in store tonight. It is going to be the unpredictable badass taking on his former partner and a guy who's been making up the ranks recently. I know you've never seen him fight, but this is going to be really interesting, especially to say the least, because we have the unpredictable badass in Braun Breaker, and we have the unpredictable in Johnny Flyer, who, like I said, has been making his way up the ranks recently. When he initially got into this business, he skyrocketed in NXT and was only there for a few months, and then got drafted to Monday Night Raw. So this is going to be interesting. It is going to be fun, and I'm excited to see you basically watch him in action.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I have not seen him perform before, but he looks like he could be very unpredictable, and I love the unpredictable.
And right off the gate, we have Braun Breaker taking Johnny with a slam and a beautiful moonsault with knees to the chest.
Oh, he's stomping at him. Uh-oh.
The power of Braun Breaker.
Oh.
So Jason, here's what I want to ask you, man. Obviously, you don't know, you probably know a lot about Braun Breaker. Johnny Flyer is a different story, but in this universe mode, he has impressed all of us. So let's talk about what a win means to both of these guys tonight. Let's talk about Braun Breaker taking a win. So I don't know if you know this, but as a couple weeks ago, Braun Breaker ended up teaming up with a guy in Bronson Reed, one of the newest signings last month for Monday Night Raw, and they actually got a win over Johnny Flyer and his last partner in Penta. Him and Penta kind of been teaming up in action for a while, but Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were teaming up and got a couple wins. So what does this mean for Braun Breaker if he could pick up the win here?
I think it'd be a huge step, especially if he is wanting to go for a title. It would be a huge step, and it's very difficult to beat Penta. Penta is a phenomenal athlete, and that Mexican Destroyer can hurt.
Braun Breaker just wrenching the neck of Johnny.
Yeah, slamming the arm.
Let's talk about Johnny. Obviously a guy who's made so much waves in this universe mode. What do you think a win over a big caliber superstar like Braun Breaker? What do you think that means to the up and comer? What do you think Johnny could do here with a win?
Now, I think that would push him to the moon. That could be a very big sign that he could be really good in the main roster. And as you can see, he has drawn blood. We got some color here, and I think just showing that means he is pretty good at being up in the main roster. I think he would be great.
We got a lot of back and forth action here. Johnny going for a stop. Oh, what a super kick!
And a super kick! Oh my God, that was a beautiful super kick going up to the top rope.
What does Johnny think? Going for that patent-pending moonsault! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Going for the pin. 1, 2.
And a kick out by Braun. Wow.
That's a powerful kick out right there.
I mean, these two have
Dragon
definitely had some history, and with the more you being now introduced into this world, the more you will understand what the history between these two is. Uh-oh, what a kip up by... Oh, wait a minute. Look at Johnny.
Counter.
What is Johnny going to do here? Uh-oh, wait a
Picking
minute.
him on
He
his
calls
shoulders.
this the 45. Are you kidding me?
God. Going in for the pin.
2 and a kick out by Braun. Whoa.
Oh, man. That was a powerful one.
He calls
He's
that
going out to the... Oh, go ahead.
okay, beautiful, beautiful rolling senton by Flair going
And
for
a
the
pin.
cover.
Really going in for the pins
And
tonight.
that's it!
Holy crap!
And that is it. Wow, that was a dominant performance there by Johnny. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. He is... You know, this is what I was talking about. This big of a win could push him up really far to the main roster, and look at him up there celebrating with all that blood on his face. He definitely might need some staples.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. We have more to bring you, and we'll see you guys right there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of Monday Night Raw. We got a pretty huge main event in store for us tonight. A rivalry that has dated back to the very beginning of the series. We have the World Heavyweight Champion is Seth freaking Rollins. And what I have been told is issuing an open challenge, not for the championship, but he wants somebody who thinks that he can handle him in the main event, which this could be interesting.
You know, I'm excited for this match. I personally love Seth Rollins, especially those attires. Those attires are unique. I love it, and I wonder who is going to accept this open challenge.
I mean, we gotta think of the history here of Seth Rollins and all these other superstars. I mean, you got to think about it. There's Gunther is on the main roster. Gunther is one of the up and coming superstars. We got a guy like The Miz, who's been in that main event spot before. We got Finn Balor. We got all these superstars on Monday Night Raw that could very well be, if they knock off Seth Rollins, could very well be the next in line for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I don't know what to say except for that. That was beautiful. Yeah.
Well, I guess we are about to find out who is accepting Seth Rollins' open challenge. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa, he's grabbing the mic. Wait a minute.
Oh, he might say some words.
So he's officially calling out an open challenge. It is going to be not for the championship, but it is official. He is calling out somebody on the Monday Night Raw roster. Who in the hell?
Oh my God!
Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen!
We have CM Punk. Oh my goodness, the history with this one.
Man, really, shame on me. Think about all the guys on the Monday Night Raw roster, and to think about the guy who has the most history with Seth Rollins, the best in the world, CM Punk.
You hear that?
We got
a bunch of people.
We got 17,000 people in the Target Center chanting CM Punk. Holy hell.
Oh my goodness. They are mesmerizing, just the magnitude of CM Punk.
I can't even start to think. I mean, this is a PLE worthy match, and the fact that it's happening right here on the main event of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, we are getting a treat today.
Look at CM Punk. He's in the collar and elbow tie-up with Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring.
As you could see, Seth Rollins was immediately going for CM Punk. He was really on the attack. He must be really angry that CM Punk came out.
Got an Irish whip, got a leapfrog. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick, but never mind. It's
really
what a kick to the head.
Ooh.
What
Going out to the apron.
CM Punk going up top, telling Seth to get up. What is CM Punk gonna do here? Look at him fly cross body.
Nice. And he's going for the pin.
And a kick out by Rollins.
At 1.
Man,
it's going to take a lot more to take Seth Rollins down.
So here's my question, Jason. Here's the biggest question on everybody's mind, and the biggest question that I have here is a guy like CM Punk. He's getting a lot older. You know, he's almost 40. If not, he's already in his 40s. He doesn't have much left in his career. How does he prove to all the haters and all the doubters that he is still the best in the world? And is that with getting a win over Seth Rollins here tonight?
You know, I wouldn't say he's too old because he moves like he is 20. And, you know, a big win over Seth Rollins could definitely help with proving anyone who believes that wrong. Especially the way he moves. He does not move like a 40-year-old on my back. He moves like a fresh, like 20, 25-year-old, and that is really, really mesmerizing and admirable that he can still move the way he does.
What a suplex to the outside, man! This match is. I'm sorry. When I say
Anaconda Vice.
Look at Anaconda Vice in the outside. I'm sorry. I apologize. CM Punk is almost 50. CM Punk is 47 years old. He is almost 50, and he's still moving like he was 10 years ago.
Man.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I interrupt. Wait a minute. Go for a pedigree, but look. Clothesline by Punk.
CM Punk. See, there's the agility. There is the awareness of CM Punk, just like he was back in 2006.
Look at CM Punk. Trying to make a name for himself, trying to let everybody know that his time is not up, his time is not now, and he is here to win a championship.
Another Anaconda Vice.
I don't know why they are fighting on the outside of the ring. I don't think these guys understand. We are at a count of 7.
They really need to get back in this ring, otherwise it's going to be a draw.
We're at a count of 8. Oh, and they both go at the same exact time. Wait a minute. Look at Seth Rollins. Going for a leapfrog. Going underneath. What is Seth Rollins going to think here? Beautiful textbook drop kick.
Picking up CM Punk.
Uh-oh, got him up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold
what? Whoa! Wait a minute!
GTS! Oh my God!
GTS!
We all know this about Seth Rollins. He is sticky. He is slimy. But damn, he is good at what he does.
CM Punk with that kick out at 2.5. That was almost 3. Seth going to the middle rope and a frog splash from the middle rope. Going for the cover. 1. And a kick out by Punk.
Ooh. You know, Seth Rollins is really good at getting in, especially CM Punk's head. He is really good at getting in people's heads.
What is CM Punk going to go here? Oh, my God. What a...
Oh.
It's like a knee to the side of the temple. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's going for the
curb stomp.
Oh, my God, a stomp.
That's got to be it. 1,
yeah, it has to be over.
2, and a kick out by Punk.
Oh, my God. Holy crap. See, CM Punk always being the best in the world here.
And look at that going. Oh, my God. Oh, wait a minute.
Knee straight to the face.
Oh, I think Punk. I think that might have busted open Punk.
It did. As you see on the side of his head, he got busted open.
Beautiful crossbody. You know, we talk about, and I have to say, wait a minute, hold on, I might have spoke too soon. GTS!
Oh my God, that has to be it. The go-to sleep.
And a kick out by Rollins. You know, wait a minute, is Punk?
Is he going to go for another GTS? No.
So we talk about the movement of.
Beautiful springboard.
We talk about the movement of CM Punk. Now let's talk about a movement of a guy like Seth Rollins. This is where I got a little confusion. Seth Rollins is almost 40 years old, but the way he moves is like from 2012 Seth Rollins. I mean, there is almost a 10-year. There's about an 8-year difference between Punk in 47 and Rollins in 39, and they move almost about the same. I'd argue that Seth probably moves a little bit better. But like for how old they are getting up in age, they are still moving like they're in their primes.
Yes, Seth Rollins, man, what a great career, especially when the Shield was together. He definitely is moving like it is back in 2012, especially whenever he was the NXT champion.
Oh, what a dodge by Punk! What a dodge and
Oh,
take. Oh, wait a minute! A beautiful hip toss by Rollins.
oh, he's working on the arm.
What a main event showing here from these two in the main event of Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the go home week to Clash in Paris. If I were you, I wouldn't miss it. And a beautiful front drop kick by Rollins.
And I just gotta say, I love the attires of these two. Oh, and he's going in for a submission.
Yeah, Seth Rollins in the white and gold, and Punk in the classic black and pink, giving it a little tribute to the Hearts, to the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And Bret Hart. And look at this, they are going back, and we call this. I don't know if you're gonna be new to this, but we call this the slap fest. They are just going back and forth at each other, slapping the absolute hell out of each other. But look at Punk and Rollins. They are wasting no energy. And a big kick to the side of the head. Oh my, is this going to be it?
I don't know. It might be.
And that is it.
Oh my goodness. CM Punk is the winner of the main event of Monday Night Raw.
And this is a little interesting because, as we know, Seth Rollins is the World Heavyweight Championship, and CM Punk just knocked him off cleanly, which that can only mean one thing. That can only mean one thing.
Punk must be going for that title. He has earned it. He has the reputation. He could win it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here and we will see everybody on NXT, we're going to kind of show everybody what happened earlier in the night as well. We had a huge tag team match between Fraxium versus the current World Tag Team Champions in the Judgment Day. We had the Judgment Day taking up the win and retaining the titles. We had Io Sky picking up a massive win over the Women's World Heavyweight Champion in Naomi. And we had Gunther losing to Carmelo Hayes, but what we did not see is The Miz was actually ringside by Carmelo Hayes in the Melo Don't Miz tag team, and The Miz actually distracted Gunther for Carmelo Hayes to pick up the win, which could be really, really big for the young up-and-comer. But ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. We're going to see everybody on NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. I am your host. My name is Drifty Dread, and you could call me Tristan. And sitting next to me on the commentary table is none other than my commentary partner, Jason. Welcome to NXT. This is your first ever NXT. And I got to tell you, Jason, this NXT main event is going to be real interesting, and I'm so excited for you to see it because we have a young up-and-comer in the LWO, Joaquin Wilde, taking on, which I've explained to you a little bit before, probably the most dominant champion within this universe mode and the most longest reigning champion, Logan Paul, holding the NXT North American Championship.
Yeah, this first ever NXT, I'm glad to be here, and I'm excited for this because the way you talk about how dominant Logan Paul is got a shiver up my spine, and I would love to see this.
I mean, here he comes, the social media megastar, and he's going to be walking out in style like he always does. The Maverick, Logan Paul, holding that NXT North American Championship. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I've seen that title, unless back in last year, if somebody held it before him, but I don't think I've ever seen that championship on anybody else.
It's a long reign, so I mean, you never know.
I don't know. I have not explained to you this story, but when Johnny Flyer, you saw him earlier this week, when he first debuted on NXT, his first ever match when he was in a battle royal, he won the vacant NXT championship, and he ended up feuding with Logan Paul. And what happened is Johnny Flyer and Logan Paul went to WrestleMania and fought in a champion versus champion match. winner take all. Logan Paul ended up winning both championships. He ended up losing the NXT championship to, I believe it was AJ Styles. AJ Styles had a brief run down here on NXT, and ever since then, Logan Paul has kept his NXT North American Championship. And like I said, the dominance, Logan Paul absolutely dominating, but Joaquin Wilde,
Ooh,
missing.
and he missed. And yeah, you're definitely right. Logan Paul is dominating, especially with those fists earlier. Not holding back.
And look at the beautiful German suplex.
German suplex. Nice.
I mean, we all know that Logan Paul's got that titanium. Wait a minute. Joaquin Wilde had his foot under the rope. I don't know if the referee saw that. But the thing with Logan Paul, he has that titanium-infused right fist for when he does the one lucky punch. So Joaquin's got to watch out for that.
I would count that as cheating, you know?
You know, a lot of people say that, but because it was surgical, I don't know how much you can get with cheating with that.
That is very true.
Look at Logan Paul going up top. I think he's going to go for his patent-pending frog splash No, wait a minute, just for a splash.
And he missed.
You know, let's talk about a guy like Joaquin Wilde. I know you don't know much about Joaquin Wilde, but he's a young up-and-comer. He's representing the LWO down here on NXT with his tag team partner, Cruz del Toro. I'm interested if Joaquin Wilde can pick up a win, especially over a huge caliber champion like Logan Paul. What does that do for a guy's career?
You know, being in the LWO is already a huge honor, and it is very, very amazing to be in the LWO. But getting a win over Logan Paul, man, that could boost you up in ways you could never imagine, especially if he is looking to try and snaggle his way to get in the North American title.
Look at Joaquin Wilde. What is he thinking here? I have never seen Logan Paul struggle this much.
And looks like went for a springboard.
Yeah, he definitely miscalculated it there. But look at Logan Paul sending it. Oh my God. Going for the cover. Is that going to be it?
I think it might have busted open.
And a kick out. You know what? I think you might be right. I think Joaquin Wilde is busted open. I think it's on the right side of his face.
Yeah, that ring is no joke.
Oh, what a standing Hurricane Rana.
And getting the Hurricane Rana.
Look at this. Wait a minute. Going for a Russian leg sweep. But wait a minute. Got Logan Paul in a submission
hold. And as you can see, that he was busted open on his forehead, and Logan Paul is fighting his way out.
Oh, what a cheap shot by Logan! Always, punching right in the forehead of Joaquin Wilde. That is just typical Logan Paul behavior. Oh, he went for a clothesline, but Joaquin was able to counter it. That was nice of Joaquin Wilde.
Logan Paul having a powerful kick out.
Man, I have not seen. I want to say that Logan Paul is dominating, but this is interesting to me. I have not seen Logan Paul struggle this much in a match before.
Yeah, the way you pronounced him sounded like he was a beast. But like I'm saying right here, Joaquin Wilde is doing really well against Logan Paul. And a clothesline out of the ring.
Maybe that's a whole thing of Logan Paul. Maybe because this is the first time you've seen him. Maybe he wants you to think he's bad. But then as soon as you get to that point saying he's bad, maybe he just flips it all over. Because a beautiful splash to the outside.
That has to hurt your ribs.
Sending Joaquin Wilde back in the ring. Going for the cover. Is that going to be it? 2. And that is it.
Joaquin Wilde, really great spirit, and he did really good. But Logan Paul is the champion, so I would expect nothing less.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is not all for NXT. We're going to show everybody what happened earlier tonight. We had Shayna Baszler taking on Jordan Grace. Shayna Baszler was able to pick up the win. We had Omos taking on Tony D'Angelo. Omos not surprisingly, taking up the win there. And then we had a huge triple threat match between Trick Williams, Pete Dunne, and Wesley, and Trick Williams, the NXT champion, picking up the win. And ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. Like I said, we are on the go-home week to Clash in Paris. We got one more show. We'll meet everybody on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. My name is Drifty Dread, but you could call me Tristan, and we are coming to you live from a sold-out Paris La Défense Arena in Paris, France, with over 20,000 WWE superstars in attendance. We are kicking off Friday Night SmackDown, but before we talk about that, I am your host, Tristan. I am at the commentary table with my special guest commentator, Jason. Jason, welcome to Paris, welcome to France, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown.
I am so excited to be here. It's my first time in France. Everyone's been lovely, and I cannot wait for this match because Rhea Ripley is a mega star when it comes to the ring.
And not only is Rhea Ripley kicking off Friday Night SmackDown, but apparently SmackDown has signed a free agent, and we are going to find out tonight, right now, who did SmackDown sign? Who is coming to Friday nights? Who are we going to see now going forward every week on Fridays? We are about to figure out who SmackDown is bringing over to the blue brand.
Oh my goodness, it is Candice LeRae.
Wow, I did not recognize it for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Candice LeRae. Wow.
I love that ring gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Candice LeRae. And if nobody has watched Candice LeRae, you are going to be in for a treat, especially if you did not watch Candice LeRae down in NXT when she was living it up down in NXT. You are gonna be in for a treat. It is gonna be a feast for the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is going to be Rhea Ripley versus Candice LeRae. Here we go, ringing the bell, and these two ladies are about to lock up in the middle of the ring. And look at Candice LeRae, but then a hip toss by Rhea. Alrighty.
I don't know about you, but I have my money on Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I think I would put my money on Rhea as well. However, I do want to talk to you about it because no offense to Candice LeRae, but if Rhea can, if she picks up the win tonight, it's just another roadblock for Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is a megastar, and I actually got to talk with her before the show, and she was telling me that she just doesn't feel like she deserves to be where she's at. She feels like she should be in the main event of SmackDown every single week. But on the other hand, a competitor, a superstar like Candice LeRae, picking up the win over one of the biggest and most popular women in the division today, if Candice LeRae could pick up a win, I think that would immediately send her into superstardom.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I agree with Rhea. I do not think she belongs here. I believe she belongs in the main event every night because when she gets in this ring, she puts it all out on the line. She gives it her all, and she's just best at what she does.
Now look at Rhea Ripley just absolutely taking it. Has literally taken over this match, throwing Candice LeRae across the ring just by her ankle. That is a scary sight to see.
That is the power of Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And now here comes Rhea, but look at Candice able to put up a little bit of defense.
Working on the back of Rhea Ripley.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everybody know that you better tune in tomorrow. You better tune in for Clash in Paris because we got a huge show in store for Clash in Paris this Saturday. We're going to be in this same arena tomorrow. And, we have 20,000 people tonight, but I can guarantee you there will be so much more people here tomorrow. Candace going to the middle rope. She is taunting for Mommy to get up. I don't know if that's a good idea by Candace. Oh, look at taunting with a kick. Look at, and yep, told you. It was probably not a good idea by Candace. Now Mommy gonna try on her end, and she was successful.
And also, if you guys do not know, we are in Paris, France. So there will be a special start time in the USA. I believe it's around 8 a.m. Will be the special start time.
That is a really great point. I totally forgot about it. Yes, for the people who are going to be watching in the USA, it's going to be around 8 a.m. in the morning. And look at Rhea with the kicks.
Rhea's definitely working on Candace. And with that was a beautiful, beautiful execution.
And look at this. Look at Rhea Ripley. Good Irish whip into the ropes. And look at Rhea Ripley. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl slam. Right down by Rhea Bloody Ripley. And look at the, oh my God, look at the absolute power. Going for a wheelbarrow slam down on Candace.
Oh,
wow.
That's gotta hurt the face.
And look at this. Going for a, got her in a submission. It's like a one-leg
Working
Boston
on the
crab.
leg.
Like a one-legged Boston crab here. Got her just...
She has really been working on that leg here tonight.
Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is called the... maybe the Cloverleaf? I don't really remember what this move is called, but she tapped, but Candace taps!
She tapped out. Candace
tapped out!
Oh my goodness, that's what you get with Mommy. That's what you get with Rhea Ripley. She has the power to tap anyone out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you watching, kicking off SmackDown, but we got one more match in store for you guys tonight. We will see everybody there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of Friday Night SmackDown, and I'm a little bit more, smiley, a little bit more happy because the main event, we are here, we are live, and here comes the Viper.
We got Randy Orton coming to the ring, and I don't know about you, but one of my favorites of all time is Randy Orton.
Yes, I would also agree. However, tonight, Randy Orton needs to kind of focus because tonight he is going to be taking on El Campeón. He is going to be taking on Damian Priest, which he should not take Damian Priest lightly because when Damian Priest gets in his opponent's heads, Damian Priest can do a lot of damage and he can surprise you.
Yes, especially with that razor's edge of his. It is very damning to get hit by that.
Speaking of Damian Priest, Puerto Rican King, El Campeón, here comes Damian Priest. Man, he's looking he is not looking happy. If I was a betting man, I would say Damian Priest is pretty pissed off.
He looks it, and I don't know about Randy Orton, but I would be very, very nervous right now.
Man, looking the gear, repping the Terror Twins between him and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley got the victory here tonight. Can Damian Priest?
I don't know about Damian Priest, but Rhea Ripley earlier tonight did get that win on Candice LeRae, so maybe Damian can. But my money, I think, is on Randy Orton, the Viper, because he hears voices in his head.
Look at Damian Priest, though. Not taking Randy, super lightly here because he knows the background of Randy Orton. He knows what Randy Orton can do, so he has to stay on it. And look at that.
And Oh my goodness.
That was the first mistake of Damian Priest. You can't let Randy Orton get the upper hand, because look at the power of Randy Orton. Oh my God.
And the sneak hit again.
Look at Randy Orton. Is he already in Damian Priest's head? It's not where you want to be.
I don't know. Randy Orton already has voices in his head. I don't know about another person who would have another voice in his head. And going in for the submission.
Look at this. But Damian Priest grabbing the ankle of Randy Orton. Sending him down. Oh, look at Damian trying to get back to a steady, a steady stance. And look at this. Oh my God! What a kick to the back of the head. Going for the cover. Is that gonna do it?
I wouldn't count out Randy Orton just yet. As you can see, this powerful kick out.
What do you think of a guy like Damian Priest if he can knock off Randy Orton here tonight?
Now, Randy Orton is a legend, but he is also a legend killer. So you can never. He is way too unpredictable. He is way too unstable when he wants to be. So you cannot underestimate Randy Orton.
Look at this. Look at Damian Priest just slamming Randy down to the mat. I mean, if I was Damian Priest, this is exactly what I would be doing. I would not let Randy Orton get the opportunity to even get in his head, start to get the voices. I would just continue to pound Randy Orton and just to not let him get the opportunity to strike.
Running into the referee.
Because if Randy Orton strikes, this is what happens, and Randy Orton is just absolutely beating the hell out of Damian Priest.
That is what happens. Oh, he's going to that place. Will the Viper strike?
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, these two going to go back to the good old-fashioned slap fest. Look at this. They are going absolutely back and forth with each other. Who in the world is going to be able to pick up the upper hand here?
I don't know. Damian Priest is looking pretty good, but here comes Randy with more. Looking a little sluggish.
Look at this. They're... Uh-oh, now look at this. They're just going at it, beating the absolute hell out of each other. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at Randy.
If I was Damian Priest, this is not where I want to be. Vintage Randy Orton with that big DDT.
I don't know. It might be over for Damian. And as you can see, there's Randy getting in his head.
Wait a minute. Damian Priest with a kip up. And it looks like Damian Priest got busted open from that DDT, throwing Randy down right up against the ropes. Going
Looks
for the
like
cover.
Damian's getting really mad. I don't know. He's getting pretty pissed off. Oh, going for the chokeslam, and Randy does not allow him.
Looks like he was going for that South of Heaven chokeslam, but Randy going to the middle rope. Randy dropping an axe handle right down on Damian, but uh-oh, here we go. Randy going to that place at RKO.
Oh. You know, you can never trust him with that RKO.
Oh, and a kick out.
Oh, my goodness.
And a kick out by Damian Priest.
I would have thought that would have been it. That's the three most dangerous letters in all of wrestling.
Speaking of the most three dangerous letters in all of wrestling.
Another RKO.
He's not kicking out of two of them. That is... No!
Oh, my God. 2.99999.
Look at Damian Priest. He's just he is, you know, for as much hell as Randy Orton has put Damian Priest through tonight, Damian Priest is not giving up. What a clothesline.
Damian Priest has been nothing but vigilant, and he has been nothing but adamant.
Did you see how smart that was? Randy Orton rolled out to the ring, and Damian Priest met Randy on the outside, and I was taking it to Randy Orton. I think I might start to have my doubts, to be honest with you, because Damian Priest is really surprising me.
He is. He's even got that busted open
Damian Priest
Damian,
is really surprising me. He's throwing Randy back in the ring. This, I was gonna say I felt like it was gonna be Randy, but this could be anybody's game.
Damian Priest is really doing great,
Beautiful
especially with
crossbody.
a legend like Randy Orton.
Beautiful crossbody coming from Damian Priest, going for the cover and a kick out by Orton.
Never count out Randy Orton, the Viper.
Wait a minute, going for oh my God, dropping him right on his head.
And Orton.
Wait, going for that South of Heaven chokeslam. Going for that South of Heaven chokeslam.
Oh no, this might be it.
And a kick out by Randy. What a main event this has been. What a main event on SmackDown on the Go Home show to Clash in Paris.
I don't know. This would be a amazing match. This is a PLE match if I've ever seen one. Looking a little sluggish, trying to get Randy to his feet.
And look at Damian, big boot to the face. Oh, wait a minute. He looks like he's going to go for another. No. Going to Irish whip him, but Randy able to reverse it. Randy going underneath. Randy, trying to go for it, but it looks like he miscalculated it. Randy barely ever does that. Is that going to be the deciding factor of this match? But Randy reversing it. What in the world?
And that big clothesline. Another clothesline.
Going for
and
that.
A power slam.
Wow, look at this. Oh, slamming it right down on the back
Double
of
axe
Damian
to the
Priest.
back. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Wonder what he's going to do here.
Looks like he's probably... Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Randy's going to that place. Randy is going for the patent pending stomps. Going for the kill shot here. He is going to that place.
What is Randy doing now? He's going onto the top rope.
We don't see Randy Orton go to the top rope that much. What is Randy thinking?
He's calling up Damian. And a giant cross body to Damian Priest. Oh, no. Are we going to hear more of those three dangerous words? Yes, we are. We're going to hear another RKO. That has to be it.
And that is it.
That was an amazing main event. Rightfully so, Randy Orton wins the match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, but we got one last thing on SmackDown to show you. We had Javon Evans taking on the U.S. champion in Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa was able to pick up the win. We had the U.S. women's champion in Julia taking a loss to Nikita Lyons, and then we had a Rhea Ripley versus Candice LeRae. Rhea Ripley picking up the win, and then we had a number one contenders match for the World Tag Team Championships with the Street Profits. It was the Creed Brothers versus DIY, and the Creed Brothers were able to pick up the victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys watching this week, watching Friday Night SmackDown. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as hard as you guys possibly can. I am going to be linking Jay's Instagram, YouTube down in the description. You go give him a follow. You go subscribe to his channel. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see you guys in Clash in Paris.